Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Washington Commanders and the Las Vegas Raiders. This one started, and away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Return starts from the goal line. Jukes away from one, and he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, did y'all want gas? I'll take the card back.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
I know I'm saying I can do it today. She get out at 5, I can meet up. If y'all still want to do it,
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards and keep your opponent off guard.
Okay.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Mendoza, 3rd and short. That finds Besh, complete. Still going inside the 35. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Come get something. Go get your shots. You know somebody that knows something about it.
They're typically going to score with that shot down the field, or they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Shotgun give here to Jency.
And
it's going to be a final gain of about 11 yards as his work gives them a 1st and goal. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And it could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Going power with a big tight end.
Go!
That's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown Raiders. Matt Gay on for the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through, no problem.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Commanders 0.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
McCaffrey on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and it for the first time. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
On second down, Daniels. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that second down. That means it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Daniels. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be all the way inside the 35 as they hit big on that fourth down play. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Keeping it on his first down read. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Quitting pay, there to take him down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got it.
And in. Touchdown, Commanders. Stephon Diggs capping a 7-play scoring drive. Jake Moody on for the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
Jake Moody to kick off for
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love to dial it up.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds. Third down coming up.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Another one here finds Jency. Defender gets there, finally takes him out, but not before he picks up 29 yards. And it is first down, Las Vegas.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
This is Mendoza. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. I'll give him what looks like about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end. Because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows. And you've got to get the job done with the people all around you.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. First and 10 for Mendoza. And he's only missed once on this series. 4 of 5 throwing the ball. They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. They go to Genty on the dump off. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. That brings up second down. Genty from the gun. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
the play fake. It's Mendoza. Headed out right. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
This is Genty. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it's still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did, more than likely go for it again later in the game.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. They'll hand it to him again. And he gets in. Touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Well, yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and you're fortunate if you are able to actually deliver on it.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. And we're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, partner. I know you always do, but it felt like maybe that was one of their last gasps to get into field goal range before we hit halftime.
Yeah, you kind of look at both sides. Defense is doing all they can to prevent that thing from being thrown over their head, and can the offense find some way to puncture that defense to get into that field goal range?
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And that's going to line up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's the snap to Mendoza. Brought in by his back here is Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes second and long. Now Mendoza. to his wideout. It's a screen. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long. The final throw before the break. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders intercept the final throw for the end zone. And that is how our first half's going to end.
Matt Gay to kick off for Las
Here's
Vegas.
Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they're going to have the first down. Nice chunky yards there. Give them about 17 of them. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down, Commanders.
To throw, Daniels. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs. All set now, 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. This one left for Daniels. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
That's incomplete left side. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Throwing now, Daniels. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. This pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Daniels now. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked.
Bum.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Man, come on. Fucking
diamond shining on my grill like a flashlight. If you watching me, you wrong. Need to get your cash right. No, little boy, you wrong. You get caught, you get life. And if it's gas, catch you sleeping, you get high price to go viral for that Instagram. Car beam, take your life in an instant, man. Round Swiss cheese, mama, old residence, and you right here riding in the hood like the president.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he gets this back out to the 30-yard line. Reasonable field position. That's where the offense will get this one going.
At their own 30-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Burden, the man on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
Give up the middle with Swift. Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
He's brought down.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Here's Williams. That's complete on the tight end screen. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. They'll put Loveland in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. And a battle for this one. It is caught by the receiver. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score.
I'm not sure if he was going to get the first down anyway. I think it was going to be close. He felt it, so he's fighting for those extra yards. And then the ball just pops out. And not only do you turn it over on downs, which I guess is not the best thing in the world, but certainly better than what we just watched, which was not only to turn the ball over, but to let them take the ball back for 6.
The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, Bears 0.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
Williams pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Giants.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dart gonna fake it to Scatterboot and look to throw. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not, and it's a sack. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. It was the rookie out of Ohio State in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Chicago.
Here's Williams now to throw. And he'll be taken down. He's got him back at midfield.
6 yards.
He's certainly making a strong case to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, a touchdown earlier, now a sack. You talk about impacting the game in all areas. This guy's having himself a ball game.
That'll bring up 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Bears 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Out to his right. That's to the tight end, Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Burton, the man on the move. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
14, Bears 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
3rd and a long way to go. Throwing is Dart. That'll be intercepted.